Let's go. Line 3. Good morning, Christine. You're on the air.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine today. How are you?
I'm a pissed off parent today.
Okay. Let us know why.
Yesterday I received a phone call. I'm calling from Goose Bay, by the way.
Okay.
I received a phone call. A social worker has informed me she went to 2 schools here in town and took both of my little girls out to have a chat with them. And I asked her, was there a referral made? She said, no, there was no referral made. There was no cause for concern. So I want to know, what grounds do a worker have when there's no referral made to go and take my kids out of class and speak to them?
What did your children say? What were they asked about?
So when my kids come home from school, I sat down with them and I asked them, did a lady come and speak with you? She said, yeah. Mommy, I was playing gym and the principal and this woman had to come and take me out and speak with me. I said, well, what did she want to know? She said, is your mommy pregnant? And my little girl said, yes, she is. And she also asked, when is your mommy's baby due? And do you know who the daddy of your mommy's baby is? Where are my rights? Whoever I share my bed with does not affect my parental skills, and it's none of their damn business.
Well, I don't know. I mean, without both sides of the story, I'm always loath to have these conversations because I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why a social services worker would talk or a social worker would talk to your children. And sometimes what we do in our homes does indeed affect our children and may be cause for concern. I'm not saying you because I have no idea what we're talking about.
If it was done in front of them, yes. But what I do in the privacy of my bedroom with my doors closed, it is nobody's damn business.
Okay. It kind of is. When it comes to our children, whatever goes on in the house is the business of those who can indeed control.
So you wouldn't be offended if somebody come up and started asking you, or if you have kids.
Put it this way, Christine. I don't know. I'd like to know why, just like you did. But
who I sleep with, what does that have to do with their safety?
If I was at home and I was a gigolo with people coming and going in my bedroom, that would affect my children's lives, and I suspect that someone who cares about kids in the province would wonder what's going on. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not commenting on it. I have no earthly idea. If you have a relationship with some man and you close the door and the kids are taken care of, then I suppose, like I say all the time, I want the government out of my bedroom. It's none of their business.
I contacted your supervisor, and he also told me that there was no referral made. So again, I asked, okay, well, what grounds do you have to ask my kids anything if there was no concern? There was pretty much no...
So they just dreamt it up and thought that, no one told them about it. They just thought, well, these young girls, maybe their mother has a boyfriend, and just decided to pluck them out of school. None of this makes any sense to me. I don't know what's going on.
Exactly. They're doing whatever they want. I'm frustrated because there was no referral made. So why did you... They could have called me at home and asked, okay, is it okay if we come to your home to speak to your kids? Or they could have said, can you and your kids come to our office so we can have a chat? I would never refuse my kids to have any conversation with them because I have nothing to hide. I guess they didn't teach this social worker confidentiality when she took her Bachelor of Social Work. They didn't have to go to 2 public schools and take my kids out of class to speak to them.
Does I don't know what the right term is, boyfriend? I don't know, just someone you met, it doesn't matter. Does the man who was in there behind the closed door with you, does he have something going on in his back room that has caused social services to be concerned?
No.
There's got to be something on the go. They don't just pluck kids out of classrooms just for...
Well, they did yesterday. And I'm voicing that I don't agree with it, and I'm hoping that they don't do this to somebody else, because it's a total invasion of my privacy. So
you have no reason, nothing, even if you're embarrassed to tell us, and you don't have to, because I understand, there's no earthly reason why you think that a social worker would like to talk to your child, because I've always caught off guard when someone say, they took my kids for no reason, they're doing this for no reason. I just don't understand.
The social worker and her supervisor both told me there is no referral made, there was no cause for concern, I don't have nothing to worry about. Having said that, why did you take my kids out to speak with them when you had no grounds for concern?
Well, they must have grounds for something. They wouldn't have even known your children existed unless someone told them something, right?
Well, they told me there was nothing, referral, no nothing.
Complain, you know what you should do is complain formally to the department and see if you get any reaction or further elaboration as to why they took your kids out of the classroom. Because currently, none of it makes any sense to me. So if I was in your shoes, I would be going up one side and down the other of the minister and wanting and demanding to know.
It's not just the fact of speaking to my kids without reason or concern, is the inappropriate questions and personal questions that was asked.
Well, I don't know if they're inappropriate. If they think there's a matter to be concerned with, then they have to ask the kids the questions, as uncomfortable as they might sound. If there's an issue with the boyfriend or the man...
My baby is not born. They have no grounds to ask anything about my unborn baby. It's not their damn business.
Well, I don't know if either you or I know what is their business or what's not, but I would find out why they selected my kids to question no matter what.
I read the Child Protection Act after this has happened, and
you read the whole act?
No, about the interview part for kids, and nowhere in that part that I read had anything allowing them to ask kids those kind of questions.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's an interesting turn of events here. There's lots of people in the legal community and working for government who are listening right now. Even if you just want to send me an email, gang, because I know you won't talk about it because of privacy issues. Is that your child there now?
Yes.
Not in school today?
She's only 1.
Oh, that's a 1-year-old. Okay. How many kids do you have?
That don't matter.
Okay, but you bring up an issue about your children because you're frustrated, so I ask you how many kids you have, and it's none of my business. Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot, bye. No more Child Youth Family Services calls, Murph. I can't handle it, boy. We never know the full story, so I just can't do it. I know people are frustrated, and I understand it. I'd be frustrated too. But I'm also not willing to go down the road of the Gestapo plucking kids out of houses for nothing and questioning kids for nothing. I just don't get it.